We're talking about spyware like Zbot and things like that that are stealing your passwords and using it to crack into your bank accounts and steal your money and your private information. Charles Tendell, our digital investigator, is here to talk about things you can do to protect yourself and your passwords. This is one of the biggest threats out there. Besides virus protection, this is the other thing you should be doing to protect yourself.
Right, and a lot of people misunderstand that there's simple passwords. When you're using your computer, you're only as secure as the measures you take to actually protect yourself. So if you leave the front door open and have all the windows locked on your house, it's just
it really doesn't
insecure.
matter. And a lot of people just pick one that they think is complicated and go with it and use it for their email. They use it for everything, their phone, everything that they want to try to protect.
Or they pick easily guessed passwords like their dog or their cat's name or something to that effect, and it's everywhere. And you know, in today's day and age, people can just easily say, oh, I know Nina. She's got this password. Her dog's name is Fluffy. And let's add some numbers to it.
Now, let's go through some steps we have here to protect yourself and protect your passwords. What is one of the things you should be doing? We've got 5 tips here.
The 5th one would be don't allow your web browser to save your passwords. A lot of times people will say, oh, Internet Explorer's got my password saved so I don't have to remember it. These applications actually keep that information. That's the files they go and they look for, and that's what they use to call home.
Yeah, Chrome does that. Firefox does it. When you log on, there's a window that pops up in the top right that says, do you want us to save your password? Click no.
Exactly.
It might save you a second or two, but it's not worth it.
Right. A lot of people use their, only access your important passwords protected from safe places. A lot of people go to the library, or they'll go to a friend's house, or they'll go to one of those open internet cafes, and they'll just type in their password. You never know what's installed on those people's computers. So just try to avoid that whenever you can. At home, keep your antivirus as well updated as possible so that you can catch the new applications, the Trojans that are actually stealing your passwords and so on and so forth.
They update, we're talking like once a week, not every 6 months.
We're talking, depending on your antivirus software, daily. Example, Advast updates breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then there's another midnight that goes with us Taco Bell people that are up at midnight.
Okay.
So you need to make sure that it's all there.
All right, what else we got here?
Well, again, try not to use the same passwords for everything.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do that by mistake. They say, oh, it's a difficult password, but I can use it for everything. They get that one password, they now have everything.
Okay, and last thing real quick.
Use complex passwords. Don't use, Fluffy. Use Fluffy at 123 something.
Letters and numbers.
Letters,
it's a good combination.
numbers, exactly.
A lot of people just can't guess that, so it makes that much more complicated. Well, coming up in our next segment, we're going to talk about different password generator software that you can use to help you out, and some more stuff to help protect yourself. So definitely stick around. Also, Charles is going to be in the chat room to answer your questions, so log on right now at todedeuce.com. Kelly?
All right.